Hello, everyone. Welcome to another unauthorized stream. This is the second one. Ben has things he has to do, and so he won't notice if I use his account for this. I am excited to be here with all of you, and we're going to be working on this March tribe idea. Let's begin. Last time we ran a poll of different shapes, and I don't think I have the different shapes anymore, but they were there. The shape that won was this shape here, and so let's start immediately by adjusting our reference sketch to that shape. And someone named Shadow Liger suggested that we do it in a way that allows what's the word I'm looking for? Extending later easily. And so if I make it one tile long, that'll be better. Instead, I'm putting it there. And I think we should do the same shape, the same angle. Is that unreasonable? Well, it won't be extendable in the way people are used to extendable. It would still be very much a custom job. I'm debating which one I should go for. I think the guitar pick mystique is still there. I think I'm going to go with it slightly more angled rather than do the perfect opposite of it. I think that's rather reasonable. No worries there. Yeah, exactly. I do want this to hit here. And I did finally figure out how to do that. I just forgot that I had Tiny Cat. I think we can get away with slightly shorter. Yeah, that's reasonable, I think. And I'm going to even keep this particular line here because I want that to be obvious it's something else. That's going to be the back plate. And this will be the whatever plate. The hole go to here. Then it will go. We're doing the edging. What about ears on the back over the motor? What does that mean? Oh, like wait, that's a full height? Oh, I didn't expect that. I mean, a full width? It's not. Like the aerodynamic, I think you're referring to. What is this one? This is the interior minimum, which we hit exactly at 0.5 here, which makes me happy. Oh, how does the Shuttle Alpha do it? There's a little line in the middle. Well, it's actually not truly in the middle. It's somewhere down. So let's explore that a little bit. This is going to be a very boring stream, but it's going to be straight into the details. I see how thin they made it. I guess we have to go that thin. We're working on the shape now. Actually, I'm going to do a little thicker, like it's a different company who made it. I keep repeating that line, but it matters to me. It matters to me. This is going to be the hole. And let's set, I appreciate these idea objects, but let's go back to just looking at the main collection. And let's move it helper to there. This control, the order in the top right in your scene controls what number does each object. Because now this is set to 2, so I can turn it on and off with 2. How has everyone been, by the way? Because I hope you've been wonderful. I think we can get rid of the red line at this point. It doesn't serve a function anymore. How much deeper do I need to go? If I continue this, there we go. Yay! I'm glad I'm finally understanding some of the functions of this tool. I want to continue down this exact same way, but I want it to be a little bit less than it currently is. We'll rotate around the cursor. I think we can get away with a ridiculously reduced angle. And then let's look to the left. We'll extend it out by the normal. Oh, that doesn't work. Let's do a new face orientation. Ooh, I do not love that. How do you remember the tools? I don't. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, the good news is I only have to go a certain distance. to right here. So this one would level off here. I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time, which is great because Ben pays me per hour, not by task. One of them will go where I want. Yes, you understand. I think that's a reasonable amount of angle there. And then go out like that. And then let's repeat this. I really shouldn't be doing it as a whatever it's called. I'm just sitting here playing with my keyboard keys. There's an extension that turns on the keyboard keys you're using. I'm thinking about doing that, an add-on, not an extension. I think I'm going to do that because the landing gear on the bottom. So there's going to be the landing gear is going to be a little different. It's going to be a shootout of landing gear. That's the intention. And then customarily utterly baffled. What am I doing wrong here? Am I doing something that's incorrect? Because if you know that, it's rude not to tell me. Hmm. So this will be an interesting shape. But is it the shape I want? I would never say it's incorrect. Just your own way. You're a star. Watch out, world. Here I are. Oh, I hated that. Hmm. Okay, so that is the maximum angle I can do. Let's do it based on that. That actually is an interesting solution. Just go to and then what are my minimums? My skill is only for Tinkercad. I don't know what Tinkercad sounds complicated. Is it? Mm-hmm. So there's our shape. I don't understand how to do any of this anyway, so what would I know? I'm going to go down to here, go out by 0.5. In fact, actually, I want to go to the... Oh, that lines up perfectly. I guess it should. I just didn't expect it to. Let's make sure. So this is our shape here. This is the side window. The problem is we're going to have to do something a little different at this point, because we don't use the entire side window, so I can't just go straight to that. I should be doing slightly different, but what should I be doing differently? It's, you know, dummy, you smart. So there is a shape here. Is there a scale attached to this item? There is. I knew it. It was acting weird. So let's do this, and then we're going to... So we'll have this shape. You have memory problems? Join the club. I don't like how thick my version is. I thought I'd be happy with that, but I'm not. There you go. That's a lot better. And this will go by... Actually, I don't like doing this one that way. I'm going to do... Hmm. So the problem is the window is not that wide. Let's run a new cut from here to like right here. That looks good. Some of it's just playing it by ear. And I need to see this as a different color because it's throwing me off seeing it. And unlike the other one, this will be a... let's get rid of helpers and go to ideas. I'm going to go into... jog it down. Giant blind spot. I can't move my mouse everywhere I want to go because of the chat window. But man, that's a nice view. In fact, it's a little too nice. They don't deserve this nice of a view. But we'll give it to them. So you can look up. You have a terrible side view and then a terrible side view over this way. But it will do its job. There's no way to look down. If we go into the other pilot thing, we see a similar challenge. I really wish I could use my mouse, but I can't because of this giant chat window. So whenever it's on the chat window, I can't use it. Yeah, it's not, it's, the shape isn't, we have to massage the shape a little bit. And part of it is this shape here is too low. Let's go based on its normal. There we go. There's no reason to have it be that long. And then we're going to cut this shape a little bit based on a global. Because we now want, we're going to go on this plane instead. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Something looks wrong there. do on this face. I want to use this face to determine and it's attached to vertex. Hmm. That's not what I wanted. I appreciate the encouraging words, but I'm also messing up pretty bad right now. So let's go to global and see what's going on here. I want it to line up with this face. So I think I can do this. Yes, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Limited dissolve. There we go. We're not done yet. This is just the beginning of the... We know we're going to have a face here. And it's going to be in some way about this high. Actually, let's move it up. Let's do it like here. That's more interesting. Let's set it above this. We'll have to figure out the shapes for it, but I like this idea better. That feels interesting. It feels a little too high. It's neat to note that, oh, what this is missing the, no, it actually has the floor. So they go at a steeper angle than I go. So I can go a little bit steeper. That's good to know. Almost completely flat. Almost. I actually do like that a little less. I want some angle, but just not as much as I had. I'm terrible at chatting with people, so give me ideas on what I should talk about. Tell us a story, Uncle John. That sounds horrifying. It's something along the lines of that. Yeah. I think theirs is a little thinner and a little lower, but we're getting there. Oh, the story behind the ship? Yes. So, this is supposed to be taking place in a... This is a ship designed to get between spots that's a little cheaper to build, and you're expected to live in it for a bit. There's going to be uh, some water closets, a tiny itty bitty kitchenette, and then either I'm guessing I'm gonna do bunks, but you can also swap them out with chairs, jump chairs. Not while you're in the ship, of course, but so it can be modified for either a multi-day journey or a single, let's get there. And it's going to get you between different ships. It's one of those things where a designer stole from another ship because they thought it was cool. That's my story. Uh, I believe it should hold at least. Let's do closest. Why is it set to closest? Let's set it to active. It will be able to hold 4 people if you're willing to swap people out. Swap people, the hot swap the beds, I think the expression is. Yep, 5 hots and a cot. And this is just this slow exploration of how do we do this. Because you have to remember, I don't make the ships normally. This is not a normal task for the John. And these are interestingly slightly elevated. Let's see if I can play with that. It's going to be much smaller windows than I originally planned, but that's okay. So let's take these away. There you go, limited dissolve. I wanted a limited one. John is sensitive to normals, even has them enabled. Should I turn them off? I can turn them off, but I do like them. And I normally model in this way, but people hate it, so I don't. This is the normal way I model. I like seeing this information, but I get it's annoying to people. Mm. I'm just thinking, I'm just thinking. And that stops you? Yes, believe it or not, I am sensitive what people think and say. Ooh. I know this shape is going to go straight back like that. Oh, that's not what I intended. Does it do that in the inside? No, it doesn't. Okay, it does stop somewhere. So I guess I can stop here. There are no guns on this ship. The ship is gunless. I don't know why I often make my ships have no guns. It's a common trend of mine. Now he does something kind of neat with his. He does this shape that he goes back to follow. So I kind of want to be obedient to that shape. I need to redo how I connect to the end to make that work. This is, you guys are your own thing. Oh, this shape becomes that shape. That's interesting. The neat part about making this little helper thing is that I'm assured to always be in the clear. So this shape then does this. So we can go See, Ben is so smart. He does all this cool stuff. I'm not going to worry about the connector just yet. It's going to go out. We'll worry about making it printable a little bit later. I normally care about making it printable immediately, but in this case I need to think on this first. So this is a non-manifold edge because I have a random vertex that just doesn't belong anywhere else. Oh, and this is a problem. I didn't notice that this was off. Maybe the very front, but down below the window. Maybe the very front should have a wider connection between the two prongs. What are you thinking? Because I'm fine with that. I was actually moving it to here, and then I was going to do that, but connect it with, oh dear, this is the hard part. These are two different planes that want to disagree with each other, and they're dependent on each other. This shape can't exist before this one does. There, that's the shape I need. So now let's start building it with that in mind. We're going to, we have an imaginary angle right now. Actually, I'm going to take this, I'm going to rejoin them just because I need information from both of these. TinyCAD vertex intersection, which gives us the correct location for this object. Oh, I need to do, no, actually, I'm good. This to here. This is assured to be a single plane. If we snap this, it'll be the same angle. The plane to the side of the window should meet the front prong, I guess. Probably. But we're just doing a very basic job for now. I'm not too worried about making this pretty. I just need a good idea of where things go. Hmm. Can I get away with just doing an extrusion? I'll add details later. What are you saying? Uh, or maybe the prong be too tall at that moment. I think we're getting there. This is its own shape now because we have a shorter. Several shapes are not lining up where they were in the original model, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. This one has to be flat. You know, the end of this needs the nipper adapter now. Yeah, that was a cool. I don't know who did that. I really have not been paying attention much to their thing they've been working on. So this shape Oh, this shape is a requirement. Oh, can we just do this? I'm gonna be lazy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's things are slightly off. I agree with you. I'm not here to say, oh yeah, you're I'm right, you're wrong. I think the prong could go up like that, maybe. Actually, no, I kind of like it very flat on the bottom. I don't know why I do, but there's something. It's not truly flat, but just flatter. Flatter, not flat Earth. Hmm. We need to do a. We're doing a cut because I want to do a cut, but I don't remember how to do it. I'm going to just do it manually because I don't remember how to do it the other way. There's an automated way in this to get exactly what I'm currently doing by hand. And the moment I remember it, I'll feel so good. But I don't remember right now. Oh wait, I know what it is. I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna go here. This is just to give us a reminder and then line it up with that. No, it doesn't work. Oh. I could do hmm. If it looks from the same manufacturer? No, you're making me mad. Don't make me mad. Oh, I can do it this way. This is something I learned a long time ago, and I just think it's hilarious. There's these knife projections you can do that are always perfect. You take this part, and then you just separate it away. Pick your faces that you want to cut, and you do mesh. I can't see knife project, and you set it to cut through, and then it creates your little cut, and everything is perfect. I mean, the shape is not, it stays manifold. It's better than a Boolean. You're assured of certain things. Now, this is an annoying shape because I have to do this shape has to do this, then that, then that. And I think this should respond back as, uh, yeah, it's a manifold shape. But we're not done yet. We need to go and make it extend downward because in the original ship, it does. Let's do. In the original ship, this piece goes down and it's really long. On this ship, it's going to be just. You're going to print these this section as one piece. I've somehow messed up the. Oh no. I've somehow messed this part up. It's not a big deal because I can just do. I am suddenly reminded of a very old, uh, a very old game called Ridge Racer, and there's a song on it that is, Pio, Pio, oh no, Pio, Rio, oh no, and it repeats that over and over again. It's like a techno song. This is 4 Gridforge tiles long, and oh, I just realized what shape I've been making by mistake. I'm gonna ignore that. This is the interior, the back and the front, and there's gonna be a little cockpit. So this is, I think I can tell you its dimensions by clicking this item. Yeah. It is 6 centimeters by 15.8. Plus, there's gonna be a little back piece, and there's gonna be an engine, so it's gonna be a little bit longer than that. But it's a cute little thing, I think. Mm. Oh no, I have an error. I hate this part. What is this? Is it, this is not it. It's is this it? I can't look it up right now. But it starts with the song, I think. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, because it actually has a voice saying "Oh no." If it's in that song, you win a cookie. Why is this not right? Let me see. This is a straight edge. Yeah, these are wrong. There we go. That's now the same edge. You can see there's no lines forming when I do that. It messes up that one. Oh, I've done a goof. I shouldn't have done that until I was, ooh, I shouldn't have moved things. So I gotta undo what I just did because it damages the mesh. It damages my happy little faces. If I move this like that, can I just move? Why can I not just move this and then correct that one? Why does that not work? Mm, let's do something kind of bad. Because we want this shape to be right. We'll let it be an ingon. We normally would not do this, but I want to keep this to be consistent with each other. The it is definitely going to be a fun what? Why? We're going to keep working on this piece. You might notice I'm not even doing an interior just yet because my plan is I'm going to bully it. Don't tell Ben. I'm going to take the shape, run it through, and get my interior minimums. I know that's terrible. I know I'm a bad person, but it works. John is making Third Dynasty. No, there is a joke that um, I'm just going to make my own company. Ben said it, and I think he's joking. Uh, but there's also truth and humor. So I don't know. I want to do something kind of interesting with this shape. I don't love where it's going. Uh, let's do instead of this one, let's do vertex. But the joke was Third Dynasty is it's just John in a trench coat pretending to be a different company. I am my own company, yeah. John Games is his own company. Uh, he doesn't get to have a say in what I do in many ways, and that was for legal reasons. Oh, he does something interesting. I never noticed this before. This merges with this instead. Oh, and then this piece can be one. Oh, it's not a planar mesh though. I want it to be. So what do I need to adjust to make this a planar mesh? This piece has to be modified. When I say planar, I mean I just want things to land somewhere reasonably to where like that. This is an exaggeration, but this makes it to where this is one single plane. I don't want to do that though. Maybe I do. Let's do this way. We're going to find where this shape, ooh, sorry, this shape lands. No, I can't do it that way. It's impossible to do it that way because, oh, this, I have to choose where it lands, and I can't choose to land like this. And that's part of my problem. I also made a mistake in that I shouldn't have done the details pass until I was sure what I wanted to do. But hey, that happens. At the end, I'm going to look at my rice. I'm going to taste the rice I made. I'm very excited for this. Oh, that's an interesting shape. I'm very fond of this. I want to continue it and just cut off when it's going too far. Mm. So this is the plane that I'm working on. Wait, that's not that's not a plane. Oh, wait. This should be a plane in every direction. If I do link flat faces, none of these are. Oh, I hate that. Why does it work that way? Hmm. There's a flat out lie with the flat out emphasized separately. We're actually almost done with the stream today. I can't believe an hour's almost already passed. We have just a few minutes left to figure this out. I want to figure this out. That's what I want to do. So I know this shape is fine. I need to land somewhere on this hole. I need this shape to continue following on this particular plane. Hmm. Hmm. Why is this not doing the same plane? This should be the same plane. Wait, is this already a trick shape? It already was a trick. That's why it was struggling to make a plane. The problem is this shape was not actually flat. Ah, wherever I was landing was wrong. This is the fun part, where I just gotta sit there and figure it out. So this is the same plane, yes. And we slowly go out. I don't love that. So instead, let's do it this way. If I take this face and I want to land properly, that's clearly not the same angle. There we go. That's the same angle. I forget edge doesn't mean the same as face, and I know it makes sense the moment I think on it, but it's not the same. What shape do I want? Do I want? Is this a reasonable shape? Is this a flat? No, that's not flat either. Hmm. This is just horrible. Is that the face I need? Someone tell me if I'm going anywhere in the right direction, because this is the hard part for me, and it's the one I struggle with the most. This feels right, and it just goes in like that. Keep going. It's fascinating. I should destroy you. If I had the ability to. I think I actually can do something pretty neat. If I take this face and then take this piece and this piece, but go and change the origin to the active element, I believe this will forcibly go where it's supposed to be. And then I can take, oh, that does work. I don't know why it works, but I'm happy. And then it gives me the answer of where this should go to here. And that's the same, it's a planar face. Yes, it's planar. Oh, that took too much effort. And my problem is, here's the thing. Here's the rub. He did something where he took a face and did it going. I'm actually trying to like. There you go. He did a face. Oh, there's no way to view it. That goes and does its own thing following this line. So he has like a beautiful face here. This is all the same face. But I don't have that because I'm trying to make it meet in a way it doesn't meet. That's This took way too much time. It meets like that, which we still have to fix the points, but you get the idea. This is supposed to, I can slowly stretch this to where it meets that face, and then you have the correct angle. And that's what he did. Ugh. I'm learning. And guess what? It is now time to end the stream. I want to thank people for coming for 2 different streams this week, and both an hour long and doing almost nothing. But we've gotten a, I'm, this is close to right. This is not exactly right, but it's close to right, and that's makes me happy. Let's take this face. We're gonna do one last thing. We're gonna take this face, Shift-D, and then this one, and tiny cat it, edge to face. And that tells me where I'm supposed to land at. And watch, this is going to report errors now. Because I have a bunch of it does. I am a negative person. I know this. And that gives me this face. Oh, that makes me happy. I was so afraid it was a different color, but it was because of the highlight. We now have our angle. We have the angle. It's not where I want it to be, but it's certainly something. I need to make it jut out a little bit more. So I need to adjust this angle until I'm happy with it. But this is so much better than where it was going. Okay, I can work with this. We need a little bit more space because right now the do remember we'll be ending the stream in just a moment. I'm going to do a fake face. This is just a Ngon because I want to see the Boolean. Yeah, we go too thin, and that's what I was checking for. We need to go a little bit thicker down the bottom, but we now have, if we did this real quick, 5.3, Control BV, and then extrude in, we start seeing the ship appear. There. That's certainly something. Let's undo that because we don't actually want to do we don't want to be leaving a bunch of bad faces because we had to fix some stuff later. This should be deleted. But yeah, there we go. Let's end the stream on this note. Thank you so much for coming by. Please be well. Eat lots of fruit. I'm going to end this properly this time. So let's end it right. Ciao.